you know you blame all you could own. Until death did you cry from the mess you made. I bet you never cried. You I bet you never cried.
This would be cool for you to see because you just see the effect carbs have.
Was returning back to bodybuilding. Like, even though I'm not a bodybuilder now, but the discipline it built me, the knowledge as a coach that I was able to acquire from essentially. What you really want to showcase for your business now, Jack, is you're an all-rounder, bro, right? You run, you train, you do photo shoots, and the thing I really want to get sat down with you after this is the reverse phase, right? We'll have a beer together, and then now the next day we'll just have a few, mate. Nothing mad, right? You're on our table anyway with Jay. I'm just going to have a few drinks and a bit of sushi, mate. I'm not going mad, I don't really. But it looks good, but you're flat as a pancake, bro. So let's get this refilled. I'm going to run what is going to be your first official high day. The key thing now is I need to freshen you up, so...
Yes, people. I am now 7 days out from shoot. No, 7 days until I fly to Marbella. 10 days out from the actual shoot. So things have been tightening up, to say the least. And today is a good day. Today's a high day. Getting a little refeed, thank God. Because this past week, I've been flagging a little bit. Definitely felt it. I think I've done well this whole prep to mitigate that feeling for as long as possible, or to push it out with the runs, with fueling around my sessions. I've actually managed to have somewhat of a decent balance throughout this whole prep. I managed to run my longest run today, which was 30k. I managed to get half marathon PB, which I haven't stopped speaking about, and I'm not going to, because it was my first race and I put in a lot of work and I'm delighted. Managed to spend some time with family, didn't miss social events, went to the Conor Ben fight, went to Kentucky, and I made a little video 2 weeks out from shoot saying that now is where, I'm going to feel it a little bit and sacrifices will start being made. I think I spoke that into existence because the past week I've been flagging. Last week I think I ran a 54k week. However, it was the lowest food has been since starting this prep. But definitely felt it. That being said, I don't mind this feeling. I actually miss it quite a bit, which sounds a bit nuts. You find out a lot about yourself when you are pulling energy out of thin air, and whether that's for you, that's completely fine if it's not, but for me, I do learn a lot about myself, and the past couple of weeks and months have been pivotal for me. Everything I've done, everything I'm going to do, it feels like everything's coming together, and that is simply down to my confidence skyrocketing. I feel like I've got my kickback with my physique, a bulletproof routine, and my environment. So before we get started, if you take anything from this video, let it be this. A lot of what you're looking for can be found at a place of discomfort. Once you realise that, dive into the discomfort and then build a support ecosystem around that. Trust me. Anyways, enough of the philosophical shit. I'm getting oats this morning, lads. Oats have been pulled out for the past week and it's been a touchy subject. All right, I haven't been able to speak about it. I feel like I'm going through a breakup, but they're back. 110 gram going in today, and I'm going to take you through my full day of eating on a high day. Now, just to give you an idea of where I'm at with things, the past week my food has been 2,115 calories on a training day, and then on a non-training day 1,739. So definitely felt it this week. On that non-training day, 120 grams of carbs, which is rough, I'll tell you that much. Flat as a pancake. I've got the shot sent over to Ben, and now today we're running 2,895 calories. Protein dropped to 176, carbs bumped to 437. Here we fucking go. How lucky are you? I'm actually going to nail a full day of eating and a full day in the life for once. So we've got 110 grams. We might not have 110. Probably will if you add it all together.
Oh yeah. Come on. Hot water in first. Then we mix it. Last time I did shoot,
what?
Just smashed Giovanni's. That the takeaway back home in Ireland. That's just renowned for how
rotten it is.
No, how good it's so bad. It's good. Yeah, I was like smashing Supermax and all that, and then I just felt grim after holding on to water and everything. So, plan after shoot is have a good old bowl of chicken and rice, and then have the meal in the evening. And then we've got the longest run to date with Jake, because Jake is flying over as well.
Shout out Jake.
Shout out Jake. And we're going to be hitting 34k in Marbella in the sun. See how we go with that. And then once we get back, I've got a big announcement. Big one. Rory knows all about it. All the running I've been doing is going to make sense. So making your oats, boiling water in first, mix it up, then protein, mix it up, then 30 seconds. Take it out, dark chocolate goes on, another 30 seconds. Take that back 45 seconds. Dark chocolate goes in. Peanut butter, 15 gram actually. And then this kicker, it goes back in the microwave once the berries are on top. I know I sound such a nerd, man, but when
Bro loves the microwave.
oh man, I should write a book on the oats and make like a little recipe book. Berries go on, and then wait for it. Don't knock it until you try it. Pink salt on top. All bro cares about is oats. That's the one. 10 gram. How sick is that? Once we get all this food into us today, fucking I nearly forgot to put it back in the microwave. Once we get all this food into us today, we'll be feeling a lot better. Shots have been sent over to Ben this morning. Then I'm going to get a session in once I get some food into me. I was going to train this morning, but because it's a refeed, I'm going to push it back out. Send pump shots over to Ben, and then first thing in the morning, see how we're looking after all the carbs. So I'm going to crack on with some check-ins. Thank you, Rory, for holding that, bro.
One weighed in at 72.9, so his new low is unreal.
Bring some carbs into the equation. Relay how we're feeling. Belated birthday, brother. I hope you enjoyed every single bit. Solid Shot is on. Best shape of your life. Simple as. That's my promise to you. It always has been. Doesn't raise much flags to me. It's volumes. Okay, look at the midsection. Crazy year and excited for the next one, and that's what I fucking love to hear. Time for a little bit of a caffeine hit. I'm going to have a quick little coffee, and then I'm gonna get crafting on meal 2. 80 gram of rice, chicken, and some veg. So I've got 80 gram of Mexican rice, 150 gram of chicken, and then some bell peppers and some tennis and broccoli. So every bit counts. Nando's hot sauce gets put on everything. The only exception being oats. Yes, people, meal 2 is going in. 80 gram of pasta, 150 gram of beef mince, 5% fat, and some mixed veg in there, about 100 gram. Did not video work blocks that I've just gone through, just because, I mean, I don't want to be thinking about a camera behind me while I'm doing my work, to be honest. I will be sure to get more videos today, but knock this back and then clear up some work. I'll see opening up 3 spots this week for coaching, so it's going to be busy. It always is whenever I do an intake, but going to do some work and then head to the gym and get a pump and see what these carbs are saying. Now we are in Victoria. I did forget to take a video of the next meal, which was 150 gram of Greek yogurt, 250 gram of strawberry, and 10 gram of dark chocolate. And I also had 2 cinnamon and raisin bagels with some jam before the gym, and I think I just enjoyed it a little bit too much to remember to pull the camera out. So the protocol is fasted shots in, pump shots sent over, and then first thing in the morning send over the new look and see how we're looking. I always see some pretty sick cars when I come out this side. It's motivate. Trust me, a couple of months and I'll be whipping up the gym box and something nice. Let's get a session in. I'll be honest, folks, I'm in the zone, having a good session. I don't have a tripod with me. I left the DJI at home, so I'm just going to be enjoying this one. I will, of course, be showing the pump at the end, but right now I just want to enjoy this on a ridiculous chest pump. So hopefully I've got something to show for it after.
people, back at the pad. Some Cocoa Pops are going down. I did not feel much from that session, simply because I left this fella at home. Last meal of the day is going in. It's going to be 110 gram of Cocoa Pops, some almond milk, and some My Protein chocolate smooth. So yeah, apologies, the only other meals that I didn't include were the cinnamon and raisin bagels with jam and the Greek yogurt. It was 150 gram, some berries and some dark chocolate, so you didn't miss much. But this is what I'm most excited for. 100 gram of Cocoa Pops, and I'm switching off because today has been pretty hectic, to say the least, with taking on clients this week. It's always, I don't know what it is, any time I take on clients or I run a campaign or something like that, I get very stressed. I think I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to what I do, coaching, and I'm passionate about what I'm doing, to be honest with you. So I think that's where it stems from, and that's why I get a little bit stressed on weeks where I'm running another intake. But every time I do so, I tend to come to a stage where I remember how far I've come. I need to check myself. I'll come down here to you. I think everyone needs to check themselves every once in a while to realise how far they've come. For me, for the longest time, I always said I'm going to be happy when I hit X amount of clients, or I'm going to be happy when I'm in London, I'm going to be happy when I do a photo shoot. I've already done one, okay? It did not, that's not where everything came together. And what I'm trying to say is the wait in between is part of it, okay? The delay is not denial. It's a setup for what's to come. So whatever it is you're doing, whether that's physique development, whether that's high rocks, whether that's weight loss, business, side project, whatever. Okay, lean into the process. Fall in love with the thrill of it. And as I always say, be able to put in 110%, wake up the next day and have nothing to show for it. No rewards. Because trust me, that's when it all comes together, and that's coming from someone who did that for quite some time. When I was working in the warehouse gym in Ormore, shout out to the warehouse, very special place in my heart that holds. But I was waking up at 6, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. I was studying coaching processes, how I was going to set it up, how I was going to run it, and how I was going to do it at the best of my ability. Then from 9 o'clock I'd do my cardio because I was on shoot prep, and then I'd head to college, well, depending. And then I'd head back home, I'd have my first meal, I would do some check-ins for free. I was coaching for free at the time. Then at some stage in the day I would train, and then at another stage I would go to college, catch up on everything that I've missed because I didn't really go to the lectures because of everything I've just said. And then I'd head into the warehouse gym at around 5:30, closing shift I used to do from 5:30 to 11:30. Get home for probably 12:30 because we used to take our time with closing up and have a laugh in the process. And then I'd get up and I'd do it all again. And I'd wake up in the morning and I'd have nothing to show for it. So trust me, it all adds up. You're not going to be rewarded for your actions today. It simply compounds over time. And trust me saying this is not coming from a place of, oh, I've figured it all out, because I definitely fucking haven't. I have my days as well where I lose my shit. Days where I feel like I can't even move because I don't know what the next step to take is. And the mad thing is, that's all part of it. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Whatever it is you want to do, give 110% and fall in love with doing that, even if you never got to the goal at the end of it. Because it's then and only then when you're going to get rewarded for it. So yes, sometimes I have to remind myself that I now have everything I once wanted. That being said, I'm nowhere near where I want to be. And that's the best part. Anyways, I'm going to smash this now. Whey protein is getting put on top. Pro tip, put the protein on top. All my clients will know this. Protein goes on top on the dry Cocoa Pops, and then the almond milk goes in. Okay.
Walthamstow Central.
It's in Joe the Juice. Excuse the barnet. I need to get a trim. I need to get that sorted before Marbella. But been a lot of inquiries about the intake, so that's what I've been doing. I also had an in-person session at 7 a.m. this morning, so up at 6 in here for 10 to 7, and session went really well. She's killing it. So
today from a food perspective, going to be sticking to non-training day cals, and then I'll probably have a run to do later. I'll see what energy levels are like. It's going to be a good day. I feel like it's been this week is just, it's only Thursday, but it's been good. Can't complain. All right, lots to be grateful for, lots to be cheerful about. Most clients I've ever had to date. So yeah, very, very grateful. Now, zoom my head in. Whoever is watching this, make today count. See you in a bit.
Yes, people. So we are about, I think, almost 6k in to this run. I think it's gonna just be 10. To be honest with you, first time I've been actually feeling it on these runs. Like the whole time on prep, I managed to mitigate the aches, pains, and feeling fatigued. But now it's catching up to me a little bit because food's so low. I think I just accumulated a lot of fatigue in the past couple of days, but nevertheless, we're getting it done. Nothing big, just a 10k, and lots to be grateful for. This weather, incredible. So let's soak this up and head back because I have a call at 5. So, ciao. That's a long one. Fuck that. 200 gram of Greek yogurt, 0% fat, with some whey, and then around 350 gram of berries all together. Some peanut butter and some cinnamon. I am gonna lay into this, watch some YouTube, to be honest, because my brain is fried, people. Burnout is real. So yeah, I'm gonna chill out, eat this on my bed, and touch base in a bit. I'm not sure when, but 2 out of 3 spaces gone already on coaching. So let's see if we can finish the job before 48 hours, which I think we will. So I'm gonna eat this. Ciao. I'm now in Hackney, which is a bit of a struggle to get to. It takes me about an hour, and we're going meeting the Don, the Wolf, Canary. Hayden's have a little meet up and a 6k run, so we're gonna do that. So we've got old flat white on deck. Those little flat white cups tremble when they see me coming. What a day. Huh? The Wolf himself.
Tell them something. When the sun's out, you run 6k.
But our brand sort of resides on a tagline which is inspired by the river of daily discipline.
Dying for a piss, bro. Now in Oxford Circus. Another cadence run with Jake. This one's a collab with Asics, so what better way to start a Sunday morning. Now, plan of action today is get this run done, get this video edited, head to Battersea Power Station to pick up a few bits before Marbella, because tomorrow, Monday, is absolutely stacked, so I won't get a chance to bring you along with me. Main man. Lads, I'm going to Turkey. Go on. Every time. Every time. It's now Sunday evening and the end of a week that's felt like 2, to be honest with you. Just finished editing and I'm going to throw this in. But I've seen how many times I've said there's lots to be grateful for and how there's lots to be cheerful about, and honestly I just really am. I'm 6 days out from my second photo shoot. This time around it's very different to the one before. I've changed so much since my last one, and I've changed so much in the last year, and I'm coming up on 10 months here in London. Now for about 4 of those months initially I was thinking, have I made a mistake here? Over time I can now say it was the best decision I've ever made. And to anyone who's watched the last prep videos and all the way up to now, I'm extremely grateful for you. I went missing on this platform for so long, simply because I was a little bit lost. Funnily enough, YouTube is the place that I most enjoy posting videos, because I feel like I can actually be myself and express myself. But I only want to and only can do that when I'm being the best version of myself. not because I'm trying to create an image, but I want to make sure any of my videos there's some sort of value you can take away from it, even if that's just me running or lifting some dumbbells.
I'll be honest, the mic cut out, so we moved you over here. But what I'd like to say is thank you for anyone that watches the videos. It would mean the world if you liked or subscribed. 6 days until Marbella, and once that's boxed off, I'm going to be announcing something that scares me quite a bit. Probably the biggest thing I've ever done to date. I'm doing it for a reason that's very close to my heart. So I'll be honest, these videos are now like diary entries to me, so I'm going to keep pumping them out. Stay tuned. If you liked them, please subscribe. I shall see you in Marbella. Ciao.